Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your December forecast. This is a general reading, so you just want to take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. And I wanted to go with a Stranger Things Christmas vibe because Stranger Things Season 5 just came out on November 26th, and Mr. Moon and I have already decided we're not going to watch it until we rewatch the entire series of Stranger Things because it has been far too long. I think it was like a 4-year break. So we need to refresh ourselves to figure out what the hell's going on in the series. So that way we're not lost when we watch season number 5. But we're really excited. Mixed reviews and things right now. I get it. The kids are older. But you know, when you make a commitment to a series, you got to follow it through regardless if it's crap or not. So that's just where we're at. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this reading. We're actually going to just use 2 decks today. I'm not even going to do an outline. We're just going to randomly shuffle and see what Spirit wants us to know. We've got Christmas Tales by Fire Witch Tarot. She also has a lot of other Christmas decks that are freaking awesome. So I definitely, if you want to get some great Christmas decks, go over to her Etsy shop. And I'll list that down below. And then we have the Stranger Things Tarot deck. I don't think I've really used this deck a lot, so it's pretty stiff, but I'm excited. All right, you guys, let's get into it. What do we need to know in regards to December, this month, just for our lives in general? What does Spirit want to show or share with us right now? What are some highlights, some things that are popping up, some themes? Ooh, we have under the love influence, okay? So some of you might be under the influence of love. This could be somebody new. This could also be somebody old, as in somebody that you already love, but being under the influence, that doesn't necessarily sound super positive, but maybe it is. Let's see. I'm gonna really have to shuffle these cards real good here. I should have done this off of camera, but I just want to make sure they're good and mixed up here. They're really thick. Okay, so that's just one half of the deck. Let's do the other, and then we'll combine it. Okay. All right, here we go. What is this under the love influence about? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this because they're really hard to handle. I'm just going to spread them out. Just grab cards. Wow. Okay. What do we got? Okay, so we have the 6 of Strands, which is the 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is telling me if you are under kind of like the love influence, and I guess what I'm picking up on is you have rose-colored glasses for someone where you're just like, something's off. You're not getting your needs met. You're seeing things crystal clear because the 6 of Wands is a victory card. I think this is the character Erica. I really love her. She's like a newer character. I think that's, oh gosh, I forget his name. I don't know why I can't think of it. Her brother. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, love her character. So you're victoriously getting through, you're victoriously taking off the glasses. You're recognizing something. You're recognizing that maybe you're under some sort of influence. And like I said, that influence carries a little bit of a negative aspect for me. So you're taking off the rose-colored glasses. You're seeing something very clearly. You're no longer going to be under the influence of another person's behavior or what they're saying or not saying. You're perhaps stepping back into some sort of personal power position. And so it's going to work out in your favor is what I'm picking up on, okay? Next card, we have the 6 of Scoops. The 6 of Scoops is the 6 of Pentacles. I like this. So what this is either going to do when you get clarity or you take your power back from a person or situation that you're just kind of putting all of your effort and your energy and your time into, if you haven't been getting anything back, this is going to shift the energies, okay? So either you're going to move towards other situations that are going to be reciprocal, okay? Or this person, because you're going to pull back your energy, you're no longer going to kind of deal with some BS that they're putting out there. They're suddenly going to come your way. They're going to want to meet you halfway. They're going to make some sort of effort towards you. So there's going to be some sort of a shift and a connection that you have going with someone where maybe you have been looking at them through rose-colored glasses or under the influence of some sort of BS. something's going to be made abundantly clear to you this month because you're taking off those glasses. I like it. It's like, I'm no longer under the influence of your love. And we have the Strength card. I love this. Oh, I love her character too. I don't know why I'm just drawing a blank with everybody's names. Max. Yeah. Strength. Okay, yeah. You are going to have the strength to resist whoever this is, whoever's trying to either pull the wool over your eyes, trying to gaslight you, or whatever this is. You are going to restrain yourself. You are going to remain strong and in a position of power. You are going to victoriously beat this person at their own game, okay? Because remember, she is playing the video games, right? Which is where they introduced her in season 2, I think. And she is the I think they call her Mad Max, I think, at the game, the video game that the boys are trying to beat. And so you're going to beat or be at the top. You're going to be on top of this person when it comes to this game that they're playing. You're taking your power back, and you're just claiming back your strength. You're claiming back your like independence from this person or this situation. So I love to see this for someone out there. That's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and get another theme. What else do we have going on here? Okay. Ooh, we have a happy union. So we go from under the influence to a happy union. Okay, let's see what this is about. I mean, this may not be connected. This could be something entirely different. So let's see what this is about. A happy union. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers energy. Okay, I mean, that is very blessed. So the Lovers is about choices. The Lovers is about a choice that someone makes. And so either a person is making a choice to, towards you and your connection, or you're making a choice which leads you to some sort of a union. This could be a union with someone new. This could be a union with an existing person, but whatever this is, it looks like chemistry. And this is interesting. We have 666. 666. You see that? And we're not talking the mark of the beast here. So look up sixes and see what that means for you. Maybe there is some significance around the number 6 when it comes to something, but this is the card of Gemini. So Gemini's energy is strong. Also, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And then we have Strength, which is Leo's card. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so we have the 10 of Scoops, which is the 10 of Pentacles. I love Steve. He's one of my favorite characters. So this is pretty much like the ultimate goal, right? This is like the ultimate goal, a long-term commitment, something stable that we're building for the future. So somebody might come back around. You might meet someone new where you are both on the same page at the same time. You want the same things, so you're able to move forward. I swear, I feel like there is a lot of people around me right now that are finding that. They went through some dark times in some relationships and never thought that they were going to be able to meet the right person, and they have, and they're just like, wow, it's so amazing when you're on the same page as someone else. It's like, it doesn't mean that everything goes away, but you just feel restored in some way. And I'm picking that up for you viewers today. That's beautiful. All right, let's see what else. Yes. Oh my God, we have the World. And this is, it's Capricorn's energy. So like literally Capricorn at more towards like Christmas time, going into the new year, you're ending the month with you're closing up an old cycle and you're entering into something new. This could also be the closure of karmic lessons as well. Like the karma in a relationship dissolves or is just cleared, I should say. And because of that, you're able to open up a new chapter and walk through a new door. So this could be for old and new connections. But for those of you that have been very burdened by some sort of karmic entanglement. It looks like this is going to come to an end, and you're going to walk into the new year either with somebody new or just a happy union on the horizon for you, an opportunity to have a real relationship with someone that actually wants to be there for you and doesn't want to take you for a ride and confuse you and all those things that may have been happening with this rose-colored glass situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another theme here for December. Can't say no. Ooh, okay. What the heck is this about? Can't say no. Okay, so we have the Five of Spokes, which is the Five of Cups. So what I'm picking up on that is yes, you can. You can say no. The Five of Cups is a card of sadness and disappointment, okay? It's a card, which this deck is very interesting. I thought that the suits would be completely different. But when I just looked at the book, the scoops I thought for sure would be the cups. They're not. I thought the spokes would for sure be the swords. They're not. It's cups. It's just very odd. Whatever. In case some of you are like questioning, are you sure that those are the suits? They are. I just looked them up. But anyways, can't say no. I'm getting yes, you can. You can say no to disappointment. You can say no to depression. You can say no to heartache. The Five of Cups speaks of a past situation that didn't work out. And instead of focusing on it, right, we should turn our heads towards something that is working or something that's in front of us. Try not to dwell on past, like past love or past mistakes or what's already gone. If someone isn't making an effort towards you, this might be your green light to just move forward into a direction and leave them behind. And, if they come chasing after you, that's a different story. But if they don't, at least you're not waiting around super depressed and sad, just kind of sitting in a puddle, basically. So I really love that. And that's number 5. The card that was connected to it was the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. I love his character too. I forget his name. Anyways, so the Hierophant is a spirituality. So it's like a spiritual lesson. I love the fact that we have the wheel in the background. So to me, this is like a karmic cycle wrapping up. The wheel of fortune is like moving forward, basically. Somebody took you for a ride. You can no longer get on this roller coaster or this ride any longer. You can say no to this ride. Somebody's taking you for a ride is what I'm picking up on. Someone has been taking you on a ride for a while, and you do have the power to say no. So it's a part of your karmic spiritual lesson to basically wrap up the cycle with this person. And number 5s mean change, but it's challenging change. And 5 plus 5, which we have 2 5s here, is 10, which means the end of a cycle. So you can say no to someone. You can see someone for who they truly are. You can say yes to something beautiful and something new and something vibrant, something that is worthy of you. I'm getting here someone that has not been treating you the best, and it's time to basically say, I'm done with this. And some of you might make this shift, and this person might wise up and say, oh my God, I don't want to lose you. And then they'll wise up and clean up their act. So that could be a past person that is improving and saying, I do want to commit, I do want to choose you, etc. Or this could be somebody entirely new. Let's get one last message on this. Oh, I love this. We have the Star. His name is Caleb, but that's his real name. Lucas. That's his name, Lucas. I knew it would come to me. The Star. The Star is healing. The Star is spiritual. The Star is something that's ascended. So this is a higher love that's coming towards you. This could also be a renewed, restored love from the past. But I'm leaning for a lot of you, someone brand new. Basically, as you walk into the new year, you're going to welcome in new love, a new chapter, a new cycle in either your love life or just in your life period. This doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. The Lovers was here, which is why I'm kind of leaning more towards romance. But I feel like this could just be anything. An old cycle, like you're no longer getting caught up in it. You're no longer being gaslit. You're no longer falling for BS. You're seeing things very clearly, and you're taking basically your life into your own hands, and you're making certain choices, and you're saying no more to this. I'm leveling up. I'm reaching higher. I'm reaching for the stars because I know I deserve better, and your life and everything is going to improve because of it. So these are beautiful messages. I love it. This is Aquarius energy, by the way. So lots of energies coming through. But yes, something new something fresh, something amazing, something more uplifting is on the horizon for you, but you might have to say no to something old before you can welcome in this brand new chapter for yourself. But it's here and it's available for you if you want it. So that's what I have. I hope you guys like this reading. I hope you resonated with it. I'd love to hear what you think about it in the comment section down below. And thanks so much for watching. All right, you all take care. Bye-bye.